7:51. It is time for News Extra, brought to you today by Gering Civic Center. And here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. We have Dan Dickinson here, the founder and coordinator of the Sugar Valley Rally. We're past the 25th anniversary last year. We're now in our 26th anniversary, believe it or not, of the Sugar Valley Rally, which that, for me, is hard to believe, but I guess it started soon after I got here, so it shouldn't be that long, right?
Well, we've had a great run, and we're going to have another great event this year. Everybody needs to be aware it's a little bit earlier this year. It starts on May 30th and runs that weekend prior to the Cattlemen's Ball. So we're going to come quick this year, as some of our racing instructions say. We're going to be on a deadline here of May 10th for the entry date for contestants. So if you're going to enter a car, whether you are going to participate in one of our many categories that we have for people to participate, pre-1964 automobiles, heading on the Oregon Trail this year, up and down the valley, to see the sights on the Oregon Trail.
All right, pre-1964 vehicles. And then you have... don't you have another category for vehicles slightly older than that?
Yeah, we have. We've got about 5 different racing categories,
yeah.
And the thing about the rally is it's a timed event, and the older the vehicle, the higher the handicap. So you're racing a 1915 Model T, you're going to have a little bit more of an advantage with the clock than you would with the newer vehicle.
Yep. So you want to get those older vehicles in, and there are a lot of people, especially in this area with older vehicles. It's amazing how many there are.
We've got some wonderful restoration people in this community, and close by, it seems like the Front Range and western Nebraska, Kansas, this area of the country, where some of these old vehicles have been discovered, sitting out in somebody's old shed for years, restored and put back on the road again, and boy, it's fun to see them go down the highway.
It is, no question about it. So once again, it starts on May 30th. That's a Friday with the practice rally, and then the rally itself is on May 31st and June 1st. So you have, about 40 at least 40 teams, if not more, right now, right?
I would say we're probably approaching 50 teams here this week, and our goal is to be up around 75 if possible. That's a great rally for us. We've had over 100 cars in some years, but that gets to be a long stopover, a long lunch stop, because the cars leave about every minute, and so you stretch it out the longer it takes to do the event.
Yeah. All right, so the practice rally is May 30th on a Friday at the Harms Technology Center, and if you get involved in this and say you're a rookie, and there always are rookies, going to that rally school at 10 o'clock on Friday is a big deal, right?
Right. And, with today's technology, there's all kinds of stuff on YouTube and on our website. So you can sit down and learn a lot about rallying on the Internet these days, just like you can about anything. And so our website will help you go to links and to videos on rallying, and we've had some people that have done it that way and have done very well in our rally in the past.
All right. We'll be back with more, tell you where we're going on the Sugar Valley Rally this year right after this.
Making the ordinary event extraordinary. You want a beautiful venue with added value, including a professional staff to assist in event planning, and the meat shop, a catering food trend for 30 years. It's all happening in Gering, and we're just around the corner from you. Call West Nebraska's premier multifunction facility at 436-6888 or visit www.geringciviccenter.com. The Gering Civic Center. True inspiration, beyond marvelous.
All right, back on the News Extra program with Dan Dickinson from the Sugar Valley Rally. He's coordinator and even founder of this now 26-year-old event. We mentioned the practice rallies is on Friday. Starts around noontime. And Friday, you go to LaGrange during the practice rally, right?
Yeah, we'll go out and check out that wheat crop and see what's going on with it, see what kind of condition it's in. And and some great hard surface roads out in that part of western Nebraska, eastern Wyoming that give some great vistas. And that's one thing our contestants from out of state always say, is that getting out on the rally and on the back roads in this part of the country is one of their real joys, is that you see scenery and you see vistas out here you just don't see other places.
Yeah. And the pit stop will be in LaGrange at the Frontier School of the Bible, and then the finish and business after hours for the practice rally is at Reganis Motors. They're on East Overland, and you can look at the cars. It's always one of the big things for folks to just kind of view the cars on that Friday night.
Friday night's a big event for us, along with Saturday night at the banquet for the contestants. And the sponsors. The sponsors make this event go. They've been very supportive of the event over the years, and we really appreciate the community and as a whole supporting the event.
All right, May 31st on a Saturday. We start on Broadway over there at Runza at 8 o'clock this year. And we head once again over to eastern Wyoming, right?
Right. Got to stay on that Oregon Trail and see some of the historic sites that the pioneers saw when they headed west during the settlement days of this part of the country. And we get some information usually from some local folks, and we stop for our coffee breaks if they're available. So sometimes they dress in costume and come out and talk to the contestants. So it's a lot of fun.
And they're going to Lingle for a morning break, and then Guernsey City Park for lunch, and then back over to Mitchell for the afternoon break at the Mitchell in Mitchell, right there in the middle of town, and then over to the Star Herald is where we finish on Saturday. And then we have the big banquet then at the Civic Center for the contestants on Saturday evening. And then on Sunday, the usual start at the Knights of Columbus Hall in Scottsbluff.
We have a great breakfast that morning by Knights of Columbus, and that's one of those spots where contestants take off every minute before the start of the event. And so all the contestants will be down in front of the parking lot to the west of Knights of Columbus at some point during that morning to pick up their instructions, and then to head out for the half-day rally that will wind up down at Tom Kozad's museum.
That's right. That's where the finish is on Saturday, as it always is, with the awards ceremony right there. The lunch provided by the Gehring Merchants. And we mentioned there's, about 50 cars registered now. If you want to get registered for this, and the deadline is May 10th, how do you do it?
We have a great site on the web, sugarvalleyrally.com, that has all the information about previous contestants, previous results, links to, like I said, videos for learning about rallying, and all the application forms are online. You can download them and fill them out online or send them in, but we do need to get them by May 10th, so we need to get with it.
All right. Once again, May 10th is the deadline, and go to sugarvalleyrally.com, and you'll have all the information, all the access, all the forms you need to get registered for the Sugar Valley Rally. If they have any questions, they just give you a call, Dan?
We do have a number for Sugar Valley Rally, and that number is 632-3381. You can call that number, and Barb will take care of you.
All right, very good. All right, partner, good luck. Welcome back from Cozumel. You got that tan on. You're looking pretty good.
Relaxed and ready to go. Ready for another rally.
Good man. All right. Back to Dan.